Hello there everyone, welcome back to another installment of Collection Month. This is the second largest collection that I do every year here for Collection Month. This is my Thomas & Friends home media collection. And honestly, setting this up this year wasn't really all that hard because I have a little bit less than I did last year because I got rid of some stuff. I sold off some items at the entertainment show, but then I think I filled those spots again by going to different thrift stores and stuff around my local area here and finding new stuff to cover on home media reviews next year. Just as soon as I get rid of something, I immediately have to go and find something to fill in that spot. That is my curse. As always, though, I'm excited to be here to talk with you guys about Thomas & Friends home media products, and I'm sure you all are very excited to see what stuff I have and what new stuff I'm here to show you and what new stuff we're going to be covering next year on Thomas & Friends home media reviews. Before we get started, though, I just want to go ahead and crack open a nice can of Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple. It's the wonderful taste of Mountain Dew, but it's also infused with crisp apple flavor. I'm not sponsored, just not a lot of people have heard about this new flavor. It's exclusive to Kroger and Kroger-owned retailers. So if you like apple, or the flavor of apple, not the company apple, and you like that mixed with Mountain Dew, you'll probably like this flavor. I think it's one of the best that Mountain Dew has ever created. So go to your local Kroger and use code LEGOLOVER for 69% off your order. That's fake. Don't actually do that. Not sponsored. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the home media collection here. We start, as always, with VHS tapes. Rough chronological order. I don't know, though. Don't call me on it or try to make fun of me or something for not having these in chronological order. I assure you they're in chronological order when I put them back later on after this video is done. I pull whatever's out of the cabinet first. So let's go ahead and jump right into it here. As always, we start off with my red copy of Thomas Gets Tricked, one of the rarest VHS tapes I own. And then my only reprint copy of Thomas Gets Tricked that I have now, from the early 90s, I think it was, when this was reprinted. I sold off a bunch of my other copies of this. I had 5 copies of Thomas Gets Tricked on VHS from various lots that I had picked up over the past years of buying stuff off of eBay. So if you bought a copy of Thomas Gets Tricked from me, let me know down in the comments and let me know if you've been enjoying it. Oh, hello, Rosie. Why are you in here? Rosie, what are you doing? Did you come to say hi? I assure you that was not scripted in any way, shape, or form. She literally just barged in while I was recording a video. Here's another pretty rare tape that I own. This is the blue copy of James Learns a Lesson. There is a blue copy of Thomas Gets Tricked out there. I have unfortunately never come into contact with it. And then my very first red tape I ever bought off eBay, James Learns a Lesson, which is one of the most common red tapes, but it is cool that I have it. That was one of the first VHS tapes I ever bought off of eBay, actually, back in the day. And then because I needed it to complete the collection, James Learns a Lesson from the mid to early 90s reprinted version. Still do not have a red Tenders and Turntables, but this is the OG box. It's black, though. And then here's another VHS that I picked up off of eBay. This was also one of the first VHS tapes I picked up off of eBay when I was getting back into Thomas home media collecting. I've had some fun memories watching that on my big TV through my VCR and laughing about how, hey, it's an HD TV with a VCR hooked up to it. Haha, I'm so quirky. Red copy of Thomas Breaks the Rules. I think a fan sent me a message on Twitter saying that this was his copy that I bought off of him. I can't remember who that was, but I seem to remember finding somebody messaging me on Twitter saying that that was their copy of Thomas Breaks the Rules that I bought. So if that was you, let me know down in the comments, because I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. This was part of the first lot I ever bought off of eBay, this Thomas Breaks the Rules copy. And the last of the first 5 releases, Better Late Than Never, This did not get a red tape, it only got a black tape, but it is recorded in SP with enhanced sound and graphics. I feel like I point that out every year. And then here's the first reprint of Better Late Than Never. Could probably pick myself up a better condition box, but for right now, it works. The OG print of Trust Thomas. Always had a soft spot for that release. It's one of my favorites, just for story selection-wise. It's a good episode, too. I like Trust Thomas a lot. And then here's the Time Life version of Trust Thomas. Still the only Time Life tape that I have, because I have not come into contact with any of the other ones. Original print of Thomas Gets Bumped. Same thing with Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon, but this one has the sticker on it, so that's cool that that's still there. I still have this crappy condition original print of Daisy. Still need to get a better condition box for this too, but it does have the sticker. Original QFE print of James Goes Buzz Buzz. QFE print of Percy's Ghostly Trick, an original print there. That was when they got rid of the Shining Time Station advertisement, because I guess they were moving away from Shining Time Station. Thomas's Christmas Party, original print with the cartoons Top and Hat on there. And then the last of the main line of Thomas tapes, before everything started to get reprinted and they changed the box style, Rusty to the Rescue. This actually was the very first VHS I ever bought off of eBay. I remember specifically purchasing this when I was a bit younger. It was like 6-7 years ago, man. I was a lot younger then. Next up, we have my childhood print of Thomas's Snowy Surprise. Another one of the pretty rare tapes in my collection is the Thomas and Bertie's Great Race TV Teddy tape. This is a black sticker label copy of Make Someone Happy. Not all that common. These were mostly ink labeled, or you found the blue copy with an ink label too. Childhood copy of Salty Secret, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, SpongeBob sticker still intact, unfortunately, and then James and the Red Balloon. This is the copy that actually works, that was sent to me by Train King James. New Friends for Thomas, that came from that first ever lot I ever bought off of eBay with Thomas Breaks the Rules. Hooray for Thomas, used to have 2 of these, now I only have 1. Seem to remember that coming from Wind Railway only. I could be mistaken, though. It's great to be an engine that also came from Train King James. Thomas and the Jet Engine, one of the last VHS tapes I actually had to go out and buy to complete the collection. Steamies versus Diesels. This is the version with the extra tape that has not been snipped off. Factory error there. It's not anything all that cool. It's just blank static. Thomas's Sodor Celebration. The final tape that came in that 3 VHS tape lot I bought off of eBay years ago, Calling All Engines. Funny enough, I was excited to finally watch that special because I never saw it as a kid. I only ever saw trailers for it. I was not impressed, and I'm still not impressed. It's a bad movie. Percy Saves the Day. Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. Track Stars. Another very rare VHS down here. Tales from the Tracks on VHS. Ooh, so rare. Funny enough, a fan of mine, and also a friend of mine, Austin Anthony, owns that VHS too. So there's 2 of us in the community that have it now. And look at this! I actually have a box for Cranky Bugs now. I found this at Half Price Books for 10 cents. Can't wait to cover that on Home Media Reviews. These last 2 down here are the 2 VHS samplers. You got Thomas's Sodor Stories, and then 2 Thomas Adventures. I am still missing Thomas's Train Yard... What was it? Thomas's Train Yard Tracks, I think it was. Thomas's Train Yard Adventures, something along those lines. Farquhar Franchise, who is a friend of mine, a fan of this channel, and met up with me at the entertainment show, came to my table and bragged to me about the fact that he found one, and it's the first time I'd ever seen it in person. So thanks, Farquhar. Make Someone Happy. This is the all too common blue ink label version. No Magic Railroad trailer on that. Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Thomas and his friends Get Along. Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Gallant Old Engine. I used to say Valiant old, but it's actually Gallant old. A lot of people corrected me in the comments after that home media reviews went live, so thank you for that. Thomas's Trackside Tunes, a big day for Thomas. It always bugged me how it doesn't say a big day for Thomas and other stories. Like, it's just a big day for Thomas. There's one story on here. Same goes for this guy, Thomas and the Special Letter. There's other Thomas adventures on here. Put that on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys, from like a decade ago. Fix your mistake. Thomas and his friends help out. Still proud to have this 60 minutes of fun sticker still on my case. Sing-along and stories. Reprint of Thomas Gets Bumped. I like this artwork style more than the OG artwork style. I think it's more dynamic and more iconic. Bare copy of Spills and Chills, also a reprint. A late reprint. This is not Best of Gordon. This is, in fact, 10 Years of Thomas. If you remember that fiasco a few years ago, a seller scammed me, said that, oh, it's a Best of Gordon and a little Best of Gordon cassette tape. And I was like, hey, that's great value, so I bought it. And I got the cassette tape, but I didn't get the Best of Gordon tape. I got a Best of Gordon with a 10 Years of Thomas in the box. So me being me, I of course had to go out and actually get a legitimate Best of Gordon. I'm a completionist, and that sometimes sucks. This is my childhood copy of Best of Thomas. Same thing with Best of Percy. And then we've got 2 copies of 10 Years of Thomas down here. This one's my childhood one. It's a later reprint version. And then this one is the all too common blue sticker label variant. Alright, now we're closer to the stack of home media, so let's continue. A bare childhood copy of Cranky Bugs, a bare copy of Songs from the Station, and a bare copy of Spills and Chills. None of my Spills and Chills have a box to them. Later reprint of Thomas Gets Tricked, later reprint of James Learns a Lesson. You remember I bought that at a train show a few years ago, and when I opened it up, it was actually Thomas and his friends help out. Thomas Gets Bumped reprint, Daisy reprint, Goes Buzz Buzz reprint, Percy's Ghostly Trick reprint, Thomas's Christmas Party reprint, Rusty to the Rescue reprint, Thomas and the Special Letter original print, Thomas and his friends help out original print, Gallant Old Engine original print, Thomas Meets the Queen original print, Thomas and his friends get along original print, Thomas Comes to Breakfast original print, another rare VHS tape here, A Big Day for Thomas original print. That one's the hardest one to get out of that little trilogy there. Sing Along and Stories original print, pretty common release there, not hard to get at all. And then my Best of James, that's in this weird clamshell case, probably came from a library or a video rental store. Okay, so that wraps things up with the single VHS tape stuff. Now we get into Wooden Train bonus packs and other weird oddity things. Percy's Ghostly Trick Wooden Train bonus pack. Or did I say Percy's Ghostly Trick? That's Percy's Chocolate Crunch. My apologies. Thomas's Christmas Wonderland Wooden Train bonus pack. Big Day for Thomas Wooden Train bonus pack. Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon Wooden Train bonus pack. Cranky Bugs Wooden Train bonus pack. These last 3 here and this one were on display at the entertainment show with the original trains that came in them. That was pretty cool to be able to show that off. You got Best of Thomas Wooden Train bonus pack. Thomas Gets Bumped Wooden Train bonus pack. Best of James Wooden Train bonus pack. And then the Coin Bank version of 10 Years of Thomas. Got a little slot up there for you to put your money in. And then the VHS tape on the inside is a blue copy of the 10 Years of Thomas VHS tape. It is not ink label. It's sticker label. Then a whopping 3 copies of Magic Railroad on VHS. This one right here, I think this one I just got off like a lot on eBay or something. This one is the one that has the extra tape in it. Like it wasn't snipped off in the factory error there. And then this one right here is my childhood copy. Alright, that wraps up the VHS section. Now let's move along to the optical disc-based formats, that being DVD and Blu-ray. Start off here with this pretty rare set. This is the 2-pack of Engines to the Rescue and a digital copy of Tale of the Brave that you could only get at Walmart. Very happy to have found that listed complete over on eBay. There's some more Wooden Train bonus packs. We've got the Runaway Engine, which is just Thomas and his friends get along retitled. Oddly enough, a lot of people really wanted me to cover that on Home Media Reviews. I don't know why. That one was so popular. James Goes Buzz Buzz Wooden Train bonus pack. Percy's Ghostly Trick Wooden Train bonus pack. That one's actually Ghostly Trick as opposed to Chocolate Crunch. Here's a sealed James Goes Buzz Buzz pack that came from Ollie's. This was given to me at the entertainment show by my good friend Wooden Fan 1, also known as Andrew. And here's another sealed Wooden Train bonus pack. This is Calling All Engines with a bronze diesel in it. This was given to me by Roman of Roman's Titty Bar Empire, also at the entertainment show. I got a lot of stuff at the entertainment show. Go and watch the video where I unbox everything. So here's Totally Thomas Volume 4 that I picked up when I was a kid. I haven't really had a lot of interest in trying to complete the Totally Thomas volume sets. Maybe one day. Here's the singular most important release in the United States, the early years, the complete first season on DVD. It's the only box set we ever got over here, which sucks. There's a 2-pack of Best of James and Best of Thomas that we covered on the show. And then here's a 2-pack that came out in 2015, New Friends for Thomas and Spills and Chills. Cool to see those back on store shelves, if ever so briefly. And then another 2-pack, Thomas and the Toy Workshop and Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. Also, I think that was put out in like 2014, 2015, somewhere along that time frame. Here's a DVD I picked up at Toys R Us when that was a thing. It's another double pack. It's Thomas's Halloween Adventures and Percy's Ghostly Trick. But the funny thing about this one is, it's all in one disc. You have to flip it over so it's single layered, so the episodes don't look as good as they would on a regular dual layered disc. Oh, here's all these best ofs from like 2007, 2008, 9, I don't really remember. Here's Best of Thomas. Let's see if his whistle still works. Thomas actually sounds pretty good. I'm surprised at that. Percy was the one that sounded like he was dying. So let's see if our dear friend Percy is still alive. Alright, I'm not going to put you through that suffering. He's pretty much dead at this point. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can fix it, but I don't know how to do that. I don't have that technical know-how. James, my boy, let's see if you're still alive. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm pulling that away. That's just pathetic. Gordon, I don't have a lot of high hopes for you, but let's see. Oh, Lord. Seems like they get worse every year. I swear I don't just wake up in the morning and just, like, push all their noses a million times. Like, this is just because of old age. Oh, here's the Holiday Favorites DVD box set. That was a fun time in Home Media Reviews' history when that show was in its infancy. Alright, now we're really into the DVDs. Let's start with the ones that don't have cases. Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. On site with Thomas, the one that's scratched. This came with the Sodor Search and Rescue Center, which was a wooden railway destination. It's a special promotional DVD. It's got 2 episodes on it that deal with rescuing things. Here's a Disappearing Diesels sampler disc that came with another wooden railway set. Here's this really weird promotional sampler DVD, whatever you want to call it, that came with, was it a Trackmaster set I'm pretty sure this came with? It's only got 1 episode on it and like a song or something. Here are the Take and Play discs. Thomas and the Special Letter. Percy takes a plunge. Not the plunge, he just takes a plunge. That's implying he's taken several plunges in his life. James and the Trouble with Trees. Gordon takes a tumble. Henry and the Elephant. Emily's Adventure. Wooden Railway Only sold me that, I know that for a fact. Diesel from Thomas to the Rescue, which came from my good buddy down under, Rail Makes. Another promotional DVD here, The Story of Thomas and the Jet Engine. Found that at a train show. Here's one of my old custom DVDs that I used to get into making a lot. It's Better Late Than Tricked. It's a double feature, Better Late Than Never and Thomas Gets Tricked. They're just two VHS masters I pulled off of YouTube and burned to a disc. Nothing too special there. And then here's my bootleg copy of Dinos and Discoveries that includes the UK dub. Why did I make that? I don't know. There was a point in time where I thought, I'm not going to buy DVDs anymore. Look at me now. We actually have one more sampler to look at here, but it's still in its original packaging because I haven't shot the home media review where I'm actually going to open this up. But this was tweeted to me by Andrew, or WoodenFan1. This is a DVD sampler which includes one story and one song. It was included in this 2-pack of this Thomas the Tank Engine Treasury set. You got the big blue treasury and then the big yellow treasury, which include stories written by Chris Audrey and I think drawn by Ken Scott. Limited edition, books plus DVD, retail price $22.98, value price at $14.99. Wow, that was a good deal back in the day. It's actually a great deal now with all this inflation going on. Oh no, Lego lover, you can't get political. Oh dear, all I said was the value of our dollar is currently going through the roof because our government is incompetent. Wow, that's political. Anyway, moving on past that factual evidence there. Here are my copies of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Here's one of them. Is this the original? Yes, this is the original print that I found at a game exchange, actually, and we're going to cover on Home Media Reviews here pretty soon. This is one of the various reprints that I own, not the one from like 2017 or something like that. That would be this one. Oh, they're so different, am I right? Here's my sealed copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad from Walmart. You can see it was January 2019, actually, not 2017. 2019. There's that. Because they all just look so different. They totally didn't just reuse the same poster and the same artwork on the back. Didn't even change the copyright date or anything. Nope. Totally didn't do that. Here's another thing that came from Wooden Railway Only. This is Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. He donated this to me with the free music CD sampler inside. I've always thought this was weird how it opened up like this. The CD is on this weird arm thing, and then here's the disc over here like it... What is up with this? I'm glad this didn't catch on. Here are the UK DVDs that Sean sent me. Or Thomas Fan 261. Thomas and the Magic Railroad on DVD in the UK. The very best of Thomas and Friends. That one's probably my favorite of this lot of DVDs that he sent me. I really enjoyed watching that all the way through for Home Media Reviews. Brave Little Engines. That one was cool because you got to see Season 6 in widescreen. Truckloads of Fun. Together on the Tracks. The Complete Season 3. This one's also pretty cool to have. The Complete Season 9. One of the most obscure-ass seasons of Thomas and Friends ever made. That and Seasons 10 and 11, I'm always like, oh yeah, those exist. And then Season 12. The only reason this is memorable is because the trains have the CGI faces. Here's an original print of Thomas's Halloween Adventures, which we may or may not be covering for Halloween this year. Ooh, spooky news. Oh look, an original print of A Very Thomas Christmas with slipcover. Friends Help Out, which is just Thomas and his friends help out, retitled. This Thomas Comes to Breakfast that actually has like a full-on case. I prefer this over the slim-cased version. James and the Red Balloon, which has a slim-cased art piece inside of a fat case. I really need to get a slim case for this. Another 2-pack, On Site with Thomas and Races, Rescues, and Runaways. I don't know what those have to do with each other, but that's a thing. And then here's the 2014 reprint of Hero of the Rails. Tell it's 2014 because of the Universal logo there. Here's that copy of Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon we covered on Home Media Reviews this year. Or was it last year? I don't remember. I think it was this year. It has an actual case, so that's fun. You can tell I'm just slowly losing my energy as I'm recording this video. These go on for so long. Fun with Thomas Sampler DVD. That's one of the most common ones you can find out there. Quarry Adventures on Sodor, one of the rarest Sampler DVDs. I think somebody else in the community has it, but I don't know their name. Oh wait, I forgot. It's me! Thomas Gets Tricked on DVD. James Learns a Lesson. This was part of the reason why I wanted to start Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews, because I saw that, oh look, this got reprinted by Universal, and then I went on the wiki and found out there was a whole bunch of other stuff about James Learns a Lesson and its various reprints. And I thought, there's nobody on YouTube cataloging these. Maybe I should be the one to do it. And look at me now. I'm still sad. Trust Thomas on DVD. Thomas Gets Bumped on DVD. Percy Takes the Plunge. Once again, that's implying that Percy has taken several plunges in his life, and that is the plunge to end all plunges. James Goes Buzz Buzz. Percy's Ghostly Trick with this really cool slipcover that glows in the dark. Rusty to the Rescue. Thomas and the Special Letter. Thomas and His Friends Help Out. Henry and the Elephant, which is just Gallon Old Engine retitled. That fooled me when I bought that as a kid in Toys R Us. And I was like, hey, it's a new Thomas DVD. I wonder if this is... No, kid. It's literally the same one you already have at home. New Friends for Thomas. Steamies versus Diesels. Thomas and the Jet Engine. It's Great to Be an Engine. Hooray for Thomas. Thomas's Sodor Celebration. Songs from the Station. Percy Saves the Day. Calling All Engines. Great Destinations, which includes Calling All Engines and Songs from the Station on one disc. Might have been a Blockbuster exclusive, not sure though. Best of Percy, which it still doesn't make sense why this was released before Best of Thomas. Best of James. Another Best of James that supposedly had a CD sampler with it, but the seller gypped me. It doesn't have a CD sampler. It, unfortunately... Oh, wait. Oh, this isn't the one that doesn't have it. My bad. I'm sorry, seller, that I bought this from. No, this one actually does have a CD sampler with it. It's another release that doesn't have a CD sampler. My bad. Trackside Tunes. Salty Secret. Percy's Chocolate Crunch. James and the Red Balloon. Now, this one is the one that doesn't have the CD sampler. This is James and the Red Balloon. It should have this CD called James's Splendid Songs, but it doesn't have that. It has James and the Trouble with Trees Take-Along DVD. Here's the Walmart exclusive version of Thomas's Snowy Surprise that's got the holiday calendar with it. We took a look at that on Home Media Reviews at one point in time. Very cool exclusive. I wish they'd do more like that. Here's a reprint of Thomas's Snowy Surprise. The Best of Gordon. New Friends for Thomas again. This one's the one that has the scratch on it. Yeah, this one's the one that's got the big scratch in it. Don't know if you can see that, but it's got a huge gash down the middle of it. Thomas's Friends Get Along. Sing Along and Stories. Hop on Board Songs and More, which is literally just Sing Along and Stories retitled. Hate how they do that to try to scam you into thinking you're getting something new, but you're really not. Thomas Comes to Breakfast in a slim case. A Big Day for Thomas. Cranky Bugs. Races, Rescues, and Runaways. The 10 Years of Thomas. Spills and Chills. This one has a box. None of my VHS ones do. And Make Someone Happy. Alright, now we're slowly transitioning out of the model era. We're going straight into CGI here for just a little bit. We've got Valentine's Day reprint of Team Up with Thomas. Hero of the Rails, the original print with slipcover. Holiday Express. Splish Splash Splosh. Thomas and the Runaway Kite. The Greatest Stories, which ironically does not include the Greatest Stories. Creaky Cranky, collab is still coming, guys. Don't worry. Creaky Cranky collab is on its way. My prized possession, Misty Island Rescue with the slipcover. Yep. I always cradle that when I go to bed at night. The Lion of Sodor. Carnival Capers. Thomas and the Toy Workshop. Ultimate Christmas. I watch that every year for Christmas, bar none. Thomas and the Treasure. Engines and the Escapades. Mud, Glorious Mud. A pointless release to just put out the last episode of the Pack series. I hate the fact that that release exists. The Great Discovery. You always have to sound like Pierce Brosnan whenever you say that title. Railway Friends. High Speed Adventures. Team Up with Thomas. Percy and the Bandstand. And the Adventure Pack, which is all of Season 12 bundled together. Having these makes me feel like I'm holding the 6 Infinity Stones or something. Like, wow, I finally have all of these. Too bad I can't snap my fingers and get rid of half of the universe with holding all 5 of those. Thomas and the Really Brave Engines slim case version. The Steam Engine Stories box set, which I picked up in... Where was it? Ohio, I think it was? Yeah, it was in Ohio. It was with Multi and Hope. We went up there. Steam Engine Stories. It's got Come Ride the Rails, Tales from the Tracks, and Track Stars in it, so that's cool. We've also got just a standard Track Stars by itself, Universal reprint, On Site with Thomas, Thomas's Halloween Adventures, Universal reprint, because they bring this out every year for Halloween. Another Thomas's Halloween Adventures, but this one in a glow-in-the-dark slipcover. That's fun. Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. Worst. And then Thomas's Trusty Friends. Not the worst. Okay. Scooch in just a little bit further here. We are almost done. My legs are crying because I'm sitting crisscross back here. So let's get this done fast, shall we? We all have things to do. I mean, I don't, but I'm sure you all do. I'm sure your lives are more important than mine. Blu-ray version of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Blu-ray version of Misty Island Rescue. Blu-ray version of Day of the Diesels. Blu-ray version of Blue Mountain Mystery. Blu-ray version of Tale of the Brave. Blu-ray version of Legend of the Lost Treasure. And finally, Blu-ray version of The Great Race. I am still missing King of the Railway on Blu-ray. I know, I'll get it one day. Which one should we go with? Let's go with the crap first. Wobbly Wheels and Whistles. Now you see why I called it crap. Pop Goes Thomas. The Birthday Express. Thomas in Charge. The Day of the Diesels. Merry Christmas Thomas. And then a reprint of Merry Christmas Thomas because I really felt like wasting $5. Rescue on the Rails. Curious Cargo. Up and Away. Engine Friends. Better Than the Greatest Stories. Schoolhouse Delivery. Blue Mountain Mystery. Reprint of A Very Thomas Christmas. Sticky Situations. Didn't this one have the fun bowling game on it that I liked? I think that one did. Muddy Matters. Go-Go Thomas. Railway Mischief. Animals Aboard. What a pointless release that was. King of the Railway. Santa's Little Engine. The Thomas Way. And finally, for this stack, Spills and Thrills. Which they literally ripped off Spills and Chills. I don't know why nobody else called them on that. Alright, let's move this stack over here. We got this crappy set. Thomas and Friends 10 Movie Birthday Collection for the 75th anniversary, and it was terrible. Trouble on the Tracks, that one stole its name from a better PC game. Well, why did I say that? PC game's not better than that. Engines to the Rescue, Tale of the Brave, The Christmas Engines, Signals Crossed, Dinos and Discoveries, The Adventure Begins, with the Walmart sticker still on it, Whale of a Tale, Wild Water Rescue, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, Thomas's Christmas Carol, the last DVD I ever bought at Sam's Club. So my parents got rid of their membership there, so I never go anymore. Tales on the Rails, this picture quality looks like poop. Start Your Engines. Tinsel on the Tracks. Ultimate Friendship Adventures. Extraordinary Engines, Journey Beyond Sodor, the beginning of the end for the Thomas franchise, Christmas on Sodor, this really bad Thomas's Holiday Collection, 35 classic episodes, wow, and they all weren't Christmas themed. And then this was the end of the Thomas franchise, Big World, Big Adventures. Trash. Oh, but on the bottom here, we have something that's not trash. DVD Bingo. Oh, and before we move on to the end stinger here, I just wanted to show these off because I completely forgot to put these in the actual collection. I still have the Thomas's Railway Adventures little DVD here. It's still inside of its original packaging. The Thomas is still in there and everything. And I still have my childhood James and the Red Balloon, which is broken and does not play anymore. Or is this the one that works? I might have accidentally showed the one that doesn't work on camera, but I do have another copy of James and the Red Balloon. I guess this is the one that works. The other one is the one that doesn't work because it's broken. Whew, I just felt like all the blood just rushed back into my legs when I stood up to show you all this ending shot here. This is everything. This is my entire Thomas & Friends home media collection right here. It looks smaller than it is because everything is stacked pretty high, but trust me, it's large. It's a lot of stuff I gotta put away now. Good thing I have this beautiful Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple. Again, not sponsored, but at the same time though, go to your local Kroger store and check it out because it's a really good flavor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As much as I hate setting all of this up and sitting on my floor for 45 minutes to an hour just talking about this stuff and showing it and stacking it behind me, I do enjoy making these videos every year. It's fun to go back and see like, oh, I forgot I had this, or oh, I got rid of that, or stuff like that. And you guys seem to like them, and that's the important part, is the fact that you guys take time out of your busy day to sit down and watch a silly video made by me. That's the most important part. And I'm happy that you guys are more than willing to do that. Next week, though, that's a big one. That's the one that I have nightmares about every year. It's my Blu-ray and 4K collection video, and that takes freaking forever to set up and to film and all that. So I hope you guys are excited for that. You can check that out on the channel next week. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.